this, when Vijayalaya captured the delta from Muttarayar in the middle of the 9th century. Which century? In the 9th century. What? Yes, he built the town of Thanjavur. Which town he built? He built the town of the Thanjavur and a temple also for goddess. Which goddess? Nishumbha Sudini. Okay, which goddess? Which was things he built that time in the middle of the 9th century after when he captured the delta. Okay, town of Thanjavur and temple also for goddess. Whose goddess? Which goddess? Nishumbha Sudini. After this, what happened that time? The successor of Vijayalaya. Whose successor? The successor of Vijayalaya conquered neighboring regions. अब उन्होंने जो उनके neighboring regions थे वहाँ भी उन्होंने conquered करना start कर दिया और conquered किया. And the kingdom grew in size and power. The Pandyan and the Pallava territories. Which territory? Yes, the Pandyan and the Pallava territories to the south and north were made part of this kingdom. अब जो और दो टेरिटरी थे पांड्यान एंड पल्लवा वो भी अब जो साउथ एंड नॉर्थ की थी वो भी चोला किंगडम की पार्ट हो गई. दिस पार्ट इज ऑल्सो वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट बेटा. राज राजा फर्स्ट. हु? राज राजा फर्स्ट considered the most powerful Chola ruler and became king in 985 and expanded control over most of these area. Here you can say that कि उनका चौला का जो था most powerful Chola ruler. Who was the most powerful Chola ruler? Yes, Raj Raja. Okay, and he became the king. And when? Which year? 985. And he also expanded control over most of these areas. Even he also reorganized the administration of the empire. Raj Raja's son, Rajendra first. Who was the Raj Raja's son? Rajendra first continued his policies and even raided the Ganga valleys. Whose policies? Rajendra first continued. Yes, as you know, Rajendra first was the son of the Raj Raja. So that's why, as you all of you know, that कि अगर कोई king है, king के बाद उसका son जो है बनेगा, आपका empire उसके पास आ जाएगी, तो obvious सी बात है कि उनकी policies and rule और जो भी है वो continue करता है. So same thing happened that time. Rajendra first continued. He continued whose policies? His father's policies, Raj Raja policies, and even Rajendra first also raided the Ganga Valley, Sri Lanka and countries of Southeast Asia. उन्होंने raid किया. Where the which part of the raided? Rajendra first raided just like Ganga Valley, Sri Lanka and the countries of Southeast Asia. Then developing a navy for these expeditions. Okay. Developing a which thing? A navy for these expeditions. So student, now let's come here. Now we will look some MCQs and some questions also from mid of the chapter. In part 3, we will discuss splendid temples and bronze sculpture. Now just look at here. Now student, just look at here. Some multiple choice question. First, we will start with multiple choice question. Okay, and you have to do these questions in your classwork notebook also. So the here question, first question is, what was the other name of the great lord of a circle or region? So options are Samantas, subordinates, Mahamandaleshwara and king. So the correct answer is yes, the correct answer is Mahamandaleshwara. So beta, if we talk about, even I have already told you about the Samantas also. Whenever the Samantas gained power and health, they declared themselves to which thing? Yes, they declared themselves to Mahasamanta or Mahamandaleshwara, which means the great lord of a circle or region. Here the question, next question is, who were expected to bring gifts, okay, for their kings in 17th century? Options: Samantas, overlords, Mahasamantas, Mahamandaleshwara. So the correct answer is yes. Yes, the correct answer is Samantas. I have already told you about the 17th century. That time there were so many big landlords or warrior chiefs. okay, and different regions of the subordinate. So they were expected to bring gift for whom? Yes, they were expected to bring gift for their kings or overlords. This question is very easy and simple. As you know, in first question I have already described the this question. When were Samantas declared Mahasamantas or Mahamandleshwara? When they bring gift for their kings, जब वो gift लेके जाते हैं, और when they provide kings with military support, when they gain power and wealth, or none of these. So the correct answer is yes, when they gain power and wealth. So as Samantas, whenever they gain power and health, they declare themselves to be Mahasamanta or Mahamandleshwara. Okay, the next question is, what is the literal meaning of Hiranyagarbha? Okay, here you can tell me the meaning of the Hiranyagarbha. So some of the options given here: Rashtrakutas, Danti Durga, Golden Worm, and Golden Deer. So the correct answer is yes, the correct answer is Golden Worm. So initially, you know, that time some subordinate to the Chalukyas of Karnataka. In the mid-century also Danti Durga. So a Rashtrakuta chief overthrew his Chalukya overlord and performed a ritual. That time Chalukya overlord then performed which thing? A ritual called Hiranyagarbha. And what was the literal meaning of the Hiranyagarbha? It means the golden worm. Here the next question, from whom was the revenue also collected? So traders, merchants, peasants, and artisans. So in each of these states, you know, resources were obtained from the producer, and that is just like peasants also, cattle keepers, and artisans also. Then sometime these were claimed as rent due to lord who asserted that he owned the land. जो owned the land asserted करते थे that time. So revenue was also collected from traders. Yes, revenue also collected from traders. So what was the use of money collected from taxes? Okay, options: to finance the king's establishment, construction of temples and fort, to fight wars, or all of these. So the correct answer is yes, all of these. So these resources were used to finance the king's establishment, as well as the construction of temples also and forts also. They were also used to fight war also that time, which were Eastern expected to lead. Okay, so that's why all of these options. Now just look at the next question. In which language was the Prasasti found in Gwalior written? Okay, options are Hindi, English, Sanskrit, and Urdu. So the correct option is it Hindi, English, Sanskrit, or Urdu? Yes, the correct answer is Sanskrit. I have already told you regarding this, the achievements of Naga Bhata in part 1 that time. So Prasasti, one Prasasti written in which language? Sanskrit. Okay, so over that time one Prasasti also which was written in Sanskrit and found in the Gwalior, Madhya Pradesh. Now just look at the next question, beta. Brahmins were rewarded by grants of land recorded on that time. When what happened? Kings often rewarded Brahmins also by grant of land. So those grant of lands are recorded on which thing? Copper plate, iron plate, silver plate, or none of these. So the correct answer is yes, the correct answer is copper plate. These were recorded on copper plates which were returned to those who received the land. Now the next question is, who invaded the Somnath temple in Gujarat that time? Okay, so options are Akbar, Muhammad Ghori, Mahmud Ghazni, or none of them. So the correct answer is yes. Tell me. Yes, the correct answer is Mahmud Ghazni. So Mahmud Ghazni was one of the best known of such rulers that time from Afghanistan. So what were the main target of Mahmud Ghazni? For wealthy temples. So that's why he invaded the Somnath temple in Gujarat. This question is very easy and very simple. The question is, who ruled in Tamil Nadu? Options: Cholas, Chalukyas, Rashtrakutas, or none of these. Yes, the correct answer is, tell me. Yes, the correct answer is Cholas. So Cholas ruled where? Yes, Cholas ruled in Tamil Nadu. Now the next question is, Muttayar held power in this delta or in this delta region. Options are Kaveri, Krishna, Mahanadi or Godavari. Yes, give me the answer. Yes, the correct answer is Kaveri Delta. So, as you know, Muttayar, which is a minor chiefly family, belonged that time, and Muttayar held power in the Kaveri Delta. Here the next question. Chamnas ruled over the which one? Yes, Delhi and Madhya Pradesh, Delhi and Gujarat, Delhi and Uttar Pradesh, or Delhi and Ajmer. Which is the correct option? Yes. Yes, the correct option is Delhi and Ajmer. So, Chamnas ruled that time over the which thing? Delhi and Ajmer. Okay, the question is, who was the founder of the Chola kingdom? Seema Vishnu, Vijay Alia, Rajendra or Krishna. Who was the founder? Yes, the correct answer is yes, Vijay Alia. You know, I've already told you that now. Vijay Alia captured the delta from the Muttayar in the middle of the 9th century. So, student, I have already sent worksheet also of previous part 1. So, this question also I have given. So, just let's explain. Okay, I'm going to explain the question. The question is, who are the parties involved in the tripartite struggle? Here the one word used, which struggle? Tripartite struggle. So there were 3 parties that time: the Gurjara Pratiharas, Rashtrakuta and Palas dynasties. So which dynasties? Gurjara Pratiharas, Rashtrakutas, Palas dynasties were involved in the tripartite struggle. For why or for what? Over the occupation of city of Kannauj in Ganga Valley. So here the Ganga Valley, that time one particularly prized area. Which area? Yes, prized area was the city of Kannauj in Ganga Valley. So that's why that time there were 3 parties in this long drawn conflict. How many parties? Yes, there were 3 parties in this long drawn conflict. Historian often described it as the tripartite struggle. Now student, just look at the next question also. The question is, how did the Rashtrakuta become powerful? That Rashtrakuta dynasty, how? What's the reason behind it? How did the Rashtrakuta dynasty become powerful? So here the answer, if we talk about the mid 8th century, when? Yes, in the mid 8th century, Danti Durga. So who was Danti Durga? Danti Durga was a Rashtrakuta chief. Okay. So, who was Danti Durga? Danti Durga was a Rashtrakuta chief. So, Danti Durga Rashtrakuta chief killed his Cholakyan king. उन्होंने क्या किया? Danti Durga ने Cholakyan जो king थे उनको killed किया. Then after this, he also performed Hiranyagarbha ritual, and literally the meaning golden worm. When this ritual was performed with the help of Brahmins also. Okay, after which he was thought to have taken rebirth as a Kshatriya. What he thought? Yes, he was thought to have taken which thing? Rebirth as a Kshatriya. So thus he established the Rashtrakuta dynasty in Deccan. Here the question is, why did the new dynasties to do gain acceptance? Okay, so for this to gain acceptance, the new dynasties took on new titles. That time, what they took new titles also, just like and perform religious rituals also. Just as all of you know that I have told you about the who performed a Rashtrakuta chief when he overthrew his Cholakya overlord and performed a ritual. But it was called Hiranyagarbha, which was the literally meaning the golden worm. So some of the which thing, and they performed religious rituals also to become a part of the Kshatriya. They were regarded as the subordinates or samantas by their overlord. क्या regard करने लगे वो? Just like subordinates or samantas by their overlord, and and later declared themselves to be Mahasamanta after gaining power and wealth. So that time, whenever you can say that as Samantas gained power and wealth, they declared themselves to which thing? To be just like Mahasamanta, Mahamandleshwara also. Just like some of the which things they also declared, just like Mahasamanta, Mahamandleshwara. The even what's the meaning of the Mahamandleshwara? The great lord of a circle or region, and so many, so and so. So that's why the new dynasties also engaged themselves. New dynasties खुद को भी engage करने लगी for what? In warfare also. Warfare to assert their power and carve kingdom for themselves. So here the answer: to gain acceptance, the new dynasty took on new titles and performed religious ritual to become a part of Kshatriya. So that's why they were regarded as the subordinates or Samantas by their overlords, and later declared themselves be Mahasamanta after gaining power wealth. The new dynasty also engaged themselves in warfare to assert their power and carve kingdoms for themselves. Now just look at the match the following also. Dynasties name as a given here: Gurjara Pratiharas, Rashtrakutas, Palas, Chalukyas, and the area are also given right side which these dynasties belong: Western Deccan, Bengal, Gujarat, and Rajasthan, Tamil Nadu. So you have to match the column. Yes. So here is it, the answer. The first one is Gurjara Pratihara. Which one? Gujarat and Rajasthan. Which place? Yes, Gujarat and Rajasthan. Now let's come here. Rashtrakutas. What about Rashtrakutas? Yes, Western Deccan. Which Deccan? Western Deccan. What about Palas? Bengal. Okay. Then last one, Cholas. He ruled where? In Tamil Nadu. So student, for today, that's it. Later on in part 3rd, we will discuss the rest of the chapter. Then I will upload a worksheet also. Today I am only going to upload this video, and you have to just look out all those questions which I have explained after explaining the fern topic, a closer look to the Chola. So you have to do all these questions in your notebook also. If you have already done some of the questions, later on I have already uploaded the worksheet, that previous worksheet na, so left those questions. Okay, otherwise rest of the questions you have to do in your classwork notebook. Got it? So thank you all of you. Have a nice day ahead.